Good morning. Hope you've been having a good day. And if your day just started like mine, I hope you have a good day. Today I just wanted to make a very, very quick episode. So it's probably gonna be quick. Probably 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But I've been thinking about this all day. All morning. Well, the title probably gonna be something around like forgiving yourself. I know it's so corny, right? It's so cringy. But who cares? Who give a damn? Not like there's anyone listening to this but me. It's okay. It's alright. So, what am I talking about? Forgiving yourself. Well, lately I've been thinking about, the things that I say yesterday, 2 days ago, and a couple days ago, even a month ago. I'm still holding on to it. It's like I'm thinking about those conversations again. And I thought to myself, what on earth was I thinking? Why the hell did I say those things? Now I'm thinking about it. It's so cringe. Like, it make me want to gag, Like, it's like certain things you say, and now you're looking back and it's like you feel so embarrassed. Why on earth? What was going through my head that make me say those things? And I know for a fact that they might not be thinking about me, that, or the things that I say, but I keep on thinking about it. I keep on thinking that they might be still judging me for what I say. Oh, what a stupid guy, why did he say those things, or why did he act that way, or doing things a certain way. Like, I keep on replaying all of those moments in my head, and it's giving me anxieties. It make me feel like shit. And then I'll replace in the past experiences and things that I did wrong, things that I wish I could go back in time and do it differently. Just wishing things could have been different. Wish I did it differently. But I know that's not going to happen. The reality is here. I am right here, right now. But I keep on replaying the past. And I do this almost every day. Like, the past, I keep letting the past getting the best of me, and that's maybe one of the reasons why I couldn't grow. I couldn't change into the person I wanted to be, because I keep holding on to the past, holding on to what was, what were, and never really settle down with myself and sit down with myself and say, it's okay. It's okay that you fucked up in the past, but that doesn't define the person that you are right now, or the person that you are tomorrow. You will be tomorrow. But I keep on holding on to the past, holding on to these past mistakes, the things that I wish I could change, but I can no longer change. But I keep on replaying them in my head. And it's really, really disturbing. It's like it's playing in the back of my head, even when I'm not consciously thinking about them, but they still rewinding, replaying the story behind my back, my head. And well, I started to think about these things because no matter how hard I try, no matter how many podcasts I've been listening to, I still feel this sense of unworthy, this sense of not enough. And it is so hard to find peace within myself when I'm alone, doing nothing, just facing my own thoughts. And one of the things that I found out is that I keep on resenting myself for the things I've done, the words I've said, and the mistakes I've done, mistakes I made. And I've never really forgiven myself for those things, for the decisions that I made. And yeah, I'm sitting here today. I am giving myself full permission to forgive myself. And let the past be the past. And let go of it. Well, it's easier said than done. But then what I've come to find is that once I stop forcing myself to try to not think about them, I stop forcing myself trying to ignore those things that come to pass. It's so easy said and done, but still, I'm still holding on to them, and I'm working on that, and I'm just trying to be aware that the past, it's the things that we have no control over. Those are the things that we have no control over, and yet we're still dwelling on to what has already happened, and let them ruin this present moment and the future yet to come. Why not just close our eyes for a little bit and really think and look around and see where we are. Look at the sun, the table, the room that you're in, and then look at the body. You're in a suit of meat, and you are like this conscious that get to control everything, you know, like you move your hand, you move your mouth. You chose to listen to this podcast. You have the ability to do all of these things. Isn't it amazing that we're living, we're in this suit, you know, like a body, and you get this conscious, you're thinking, and you have all of this ability to think, to choose, all of these privileges that a lot of animals on earth don't get to do or to have. And here we are, always thinking about the things that went wrong, our problems, and we really never pay attention to these things, the things that we always taken for granted. We have always taken for granted these little things. And it's just amazing that how much of a perspective once you realize that all of this, it's just a blink of an eye compared to the universe. or how everything's around us. Like if we zoom out, we're just on this tiny spectacle, tiny sand with the compared to, it's like this tiny piece of dust. If you're looking at the universe, we're like a piece of dust in your house, the dust that you cannot see. That's how small we are, floating in space. And yet we're here thinking about all these things, worrying about all these things. Like, isn't that crazy? Maybe I need to, smoke some weed or something, so I can, I'm a bad example, huh? I haven't done it in a long time, like 3 years already. I don't want you to think that I'm over here smoking weeds every day. It's back in the college day. But yeah, it was fun then. You smoke weed and you think about all these like wee woo kind of things, like the universe or the way that our body work or everything's around us. Like it's just amazing. Something that the things that we have never really paid attention to. But it's amazing how everything's around us. It's just wonderful. But we never really pay attention to those things because we're so caught up with work, school, achievement, trying to get to the next goal, next to the next things, trying to run a race that was never meant to be. It's like we're trying to achieve the next thing, and little we know, these years are gonna pass by in a blink of an eye. One day you're gonna look back, you'll be like, how did that 20 years, 30 years went by so fast? Well, because we were too busy. Too focused on the race with other people, trying to be the best, trying to be the richest, trying to be the prettiest, the best of the best. And then here we are, laying in our deathbed, wondering how did all the time has gone by so fast. Little did we know, we were too busy trying to race. We never really stopped. And smell the flowers, smell the roses. We were too busy running, trying to get ahead of other people. We didn't have time to stop and smell the roses, smell the flower, enjoy the view. No, we were too busy. We were too focused on the race. What if life's not a race? What if life is more like a hike, but not a marathon? A hike that does not have a time limit. You don't have to get there at a certain time. What if life is a hike, but not a marathon? Well, I really need to soak that in, and maybe I'll mention it again in another episode. But I really have to work. I'm running late. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you on the next one.